welcome to another round of the Rockstar Energy Drink Pro Series. Round number 4 right here at Richland, Washington. Let's get into the action and see who's racing the Rockstar Energy Drink Pro Series 450A right now.
The Motorsports.com Northwest National MX Series brought to you by Thor and presented by the Rockstar Pro Series. Riders online in this final moto of the weekend: Sean Wilson, Chris Howell, Jim Roberts, Nolan Meyer, Sean Lindstadt, Jimmy Harding, Greg Grader, Ty Maddox, Devin Harriman, Brock Barnes, Jeff Albach, Dylan Summerlin, Randy Enix, Trey Stiegel, Austin Breida, Neil Allen, and Chris Geister. Joey, as we go into the fourth moto after a long, hard weekend of pro riding and amateur riding here at Horn Rapids, a total of 709 entries over the weekend. 41 pros yesterday, 34 today. $11,000 thus far awarded in the purses throughout the series. So we'll see if Chris Howell can make it a sweep of today's pro action here in 450A Moto number 2.
Gate is down. Hal with a good jump. He has Nolan Meyer to the inside of him. He's going to control the first corner though, and he will grab that MotoTheNorthwest.com hole shot. And the rest of the riders heading towards the back section of the track, and it's fast and rough right now, the second moto of the day.
The track setup is probably the best Horn Rapids track I've seen in recent memory. But as Joey just said, there are holes where holes shouldn't be in this second moto. Howell on the national number 91 gets the start. Beyer in second. Third, it looks like Stiegel. Fourth is Summerlin. Fifth is Allen. Sixth is Lindstadt. Seventh is Harriman. And eighth is Enix. As they head over to the southeast corner of the track, Howell jumps the quarter jump there, now hits the tabletop and heads to the anthill with a pretty nice lead already here on lap 1, Joey.
Yeah, there he goes. Almost the same as moto number 1, but now Summerlin putting Trey Segal in spot number 4 on the 609. So Summerlin up into spot 3 aboard that KTM. He's going to try to crawl further up on the podium. As I know he was looking, his goal was to get a moto win as it gets a little sideways off the finish line.
Now down the start straight, Chris Howell already stretching it out. Beyer having a little bit better day than he did yesterday. Summerlin on that Shaper Oil KTM looking good as he again gets past Stiegel. Stiegel has had a pretty good weekend also, as he hasn't ridden really or raced in 8 months, actually raced in 8 months. He's practiced a little bit, and he's got it going on here throughout the weekend here on the Motorsport Hillsboro Honda.
Yeah, running in fourth, your leader's coming down through that very rough section into this off camber and over the double. Looking back towards the battle, looks like Enix that you were talking about. Neil Allen's been putting in some pretty good rides today. He's on that KTM 2-stroke as he will take away from the tower, from our view from the tower, and he will loop back around with the rest of the riders. Now Chris Howell coming over and soaking up all those bumps on the number 91, coming around the Motorsport and over that Fusion Graphics anthill. Beyer still on the 127 in second, and there is Summerlin. So I guess the question now is, how bad does Summerlin want that spot number 2 on the podium like he got yesterday?
Well, Howell across the Motorsport Rockstar finish line. There is Beyer. Summerlin again, as we were just talking about, in third. Stiegel in fourth. Allen in fifth. Enix in sixth. Lindstadt followed by Harriman in seventh and eighth. But you were right. Neil Allen has been very impressive today here on Sunday, as he's run up in the top 5 in pretty much every moto, Joey. But Howell on the back straight, he knows where every bump in this track is. His home track coming up, our next event up at Airway Heights, and I'm sure that Chris will be at that one on the 15th and 16th or 16th and 17th of May, and that is his home track. So with him doing good in the first 2 rounds and first 2 weekends of our Motorsport.com Northwest National MX Series, he may be the odds-on favorite to win the series title, as Hal on the Barn Bros Home Depot Axo-backed Yamaha now starts to pull away a little bit from Beyer. Summerlin is now starting to gain on Beyer as Stiegel, Enix, Allen, Harriman, and Lindstadt running the next several spots.
Yeah, Harriman, another rider that on that 216 running the two-stroke. He's been fast all weekend, but struggling with starts. Talking to him earlier, just can't quite get the two-stroke to hook up coming off of the concrete start that we have here at Horn Rapids in Richland. But he's been on the gas all weekend as he comes around the tower, and he tries to put Neil Allen, they're handlebar to handlebar coming in to those first few corners. But back up to Beyer, though, on the number 127, as just like what you said, Summerlin's starting to chip away at the lead that he has in second there as they continue down the back.
Boy, Harriman got Allen right there as they go down the back straight now. So Harriman, again, he chips away at spot number 4 now. I think he's right there with Stiegel, and he's right up. Enix is right in front of him as Harriman is doing a good job. And was that Harriman that just went down? It looks, it was Enix that went down. So Harriman does get the spot. Now Summerlin on the Schaefer Oil KTM is starting to close on Nolan Beyer. Beyer is trying to see what he can do to make up ground on Howell, but it is Dylan Summerlin who has rode fantastic through the first 4 rounds that is moving up. Stiegel, Harriman, then Neil Allen and Lindstadt, your next 4 riders as they hit the Motorsport Rockstar finish line. Howell goes by. Now it is Beyer, then Summerlin. They go to the Motorsport tunnel jump, and Summerlin's giving it everything he got to try and get up and pick off Beyer.
So earlier talking to Beyer on some of our podium interviews, he was saying he's kind of racing himself back into shape and more or less really getting to know that new Suzuki that he has. Summerlin's been going at it and pounding it out, so as the laps continue to fall, you can see Summerlin, he's already grabbed a couple of bike links just in that back section as they come back towards the tower here at Horn Rapids. This is round 4 of the Rockstar Energy Drink Pro Series.
So right now the 2 battles concentrating on the track are Summerlin right behind Beyer, and then it is Harriman right behind Stiegel. And then a third one as Allen holds off Lindstadt on the 2-stroke. The only one really by himself right now is your leader, Chris Howell, as he tries to run away from the rest of the field. This time by, I think they'll maybe get the 2-lap signal as they come to the finish line. So 2 laps remaining for our leader, Chris Howell, national number 91.
So coming by the finish line, the battle is for second though on the track as they come underneath the Motorsport dock. Beyer makes a little bit of a mistake and bounces off the wall. Summerlin can smell blood now as he dives to the inside. Almost tire to tire. Wow, they almost touched. Now coming into the first corner. Summerlin sets him up to the outside. Now trying to get back underneath him. He uses the outside berm. Oh, wow!
Oh boy, what a beautiful pass by Dylan Summerlin, and it's not over yet. Beyer, once he got past, dives to the inside on that back sweeper, and Summerlin has got him now. Summerlin has got him, and Harriman also goes past Stiegel and takes away spot number 4 from Trey Stiegel out of Raymond, Washington. So Stiegel had a good moto going on, but Harriman, who got a terrible start, has chipped away at it and made the pass into spot number 4. Summerlin now with less than a lap and a half to go. I don't think there's any way that he can catch Chris, Joey.
Yeah, Chris is kind of in that management mode that we were talking about in some of those earlier motos on the number 91 Yamaha. So he definitely looked over his shoulder there as they went through that slower off camber. And you got to know that he knows Summerlin's got by him, and he's only got, like right now, he's going to pick up the white flag. So he's got 1 lap left to go. And
So Howell's got his van packed, and after he picks up his paychecks here from Horn Rapids this weekend, he'll be headed for Southern California, then the Houston, Santa Clara, and Las Vegas rounds of the Monster Energy Series. He really wants to make some mains after making every one but two last year. So we wish Chris good luck with that Barn Bros Home Depot Yamaha. Right now this weekend, undefeated. If he keeps the rubber side down for about a half a lap more, he's going to win every single Pro Moto here at Horn Rapids this weekend and take the lion's share of the purse. Summerlin still not giving up in second. Byer kind of right now on cruise control in third as the white flag is out. Harriman a solid fourth. It looks like Stiegel in spot number 5, but Lindstadt's coming up right now in spot number 6, followed by Neil Allen in 7th, and then in 8th, Randy Enoch. So Howell over the anthill, now into the stance socks sweeper. Say that 3 times fast, Joey. Stance sock sweeper, stance sock sweeper, and here he is on the way through the stance sock, blah, 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 sweeper to finish the moto and take the win. The checkered flag out for Chris Howell gives the thumbs up as he'll come over for an interview. Another great ride by Summerlin. Third is going to be Nolan Byer as we'll go down to the podium and interview our
All right, down here on the podium here. This is round 4 winner and round 3 winner, but round 4 of the Rockstar Energy Drink Pro Series, picking up another victory here in Moto number 2, the 91 of Chris Howell. Man, there you go. Like you said, that was your goal, to grab all the victories here in the Rockstar Energy Drink Pro Series here at Horn Rapids, and you just finished up a great weekend, just like what you were saying.
Yeah, it was good. I had a good race. I've been killing my starts this weekend. It helped a ton because the track was brutal. It was hard to pass on, and I have some good competition here. So I mean, they're keeping me honest, and I just have to get a good start and throw down some good solid laps, and it worked out pretty well today.
Now, is it true that you're going to go load your van up right now and head straight to California?
Yeah, kind of, but I'm not going all the way through. I'll drive till I'm tired, and then I'll sleep.
Well, with your domination this weekend, you're our stance rider of the day here for round number 4. There's a fresh pair of socks for you to put on when you get out of your gear. But like I said, man, hats off to a great ride this weekend. And we wish you all the best of luck there for those last rounds of the Monster Energy Drink Supercross.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I mean, it was a good weekend, but everyone kept me honest. So I mean, it wasn't no runaway, that's for sure. And like, I got beat yesterday by Dylan, and he's riding really well, and it's good racing. I'm glad I came, and just can't wait to go do some Supercross now.
Who do you want to thank?
Barn Pros Racing, Home Depot, Axo, Duval, Moto Stuff, City Boots. There's a ton of them. Moto Hose, Axiom, Motocross. There's a ton of them. I never got that list I was talking about because too focused on the race.
There you go, your overall winner for round number 4, the 91 of Chris Howell. Second place here, round number 4. Talking earlier just about how it's a good weekend for you, man, and you're definitely finding your way here in the pro class here in the Northwest.
Yeah, it's been good here this weekend. I put a lot of time out here on the track. Had a good battle with Nolan and Chris there, a couple motos, and I can get a good start up there with Chris. Chris has been on it. Nolan's been on it. Everyone here has been on the game. Been good, just walking away safe from this one, and gonna get ready for Arena Cross, Spokane, Tacoma, and then do ready for some outdoors, some nationals.
True privateer right there, swapping into some Arena Cross and coming out and racing some of these bigger outdoor races. So who do you want to thank here for putting this KTM up here? I know you got a lot of people behind you.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Northwest European Cycles. They helped me out with the bike, parts and stuff. EVS with my protection, Troy Lee Designs, Bell Helmets, Schaefer Oil. Lance Mill's been helping me out quite a bit. I appreciate everything he's done for me. And all my mom, my dad, my family, everyone who came out here, fans. You guys are putting on the show. Thank you.
There you go, Dylan Summerlin on the 430. Grabbing second place here in round number 4 of the Rockstar Energy Drink Pro Series. Grabbing another third. It's got to be a successful weekend for you here. First year here as in the A class and the 450 Pro class. Be able to grab a couple dollars and have some fun racing.
Yeah, it's always good to come out here and race. I struggled a little bit throughout the week, but I had a lot of fun and learned a little. So I'm pumped to come back here again next year.
There you go. What's your goals? I don't know if we'll see you at Airway Heights.
Yeah, I'll probably race the rest of the Vol Series and hopefully try to get my outdoor license and try a couple nationals.
There you go. That's a good goal to have. Who do you want to say thank you to that's got you this far?
My mom and dad, most important. They do everything for me, and then Scott Russell and Motorsport Hillsboro. They helped me out a lot this year. And Answer, Bell, Fusion Graphics, Ride Engineer, Oakley, Pirelli, just everyone that helps me, thanks. Curtis Paulson, too.
There you go. Nolan Byer on the 127, getting third. Round number 4 of the Rockstar Energy Drink Pro Series here at Horn Rapids.